Welcome back to another Bolt tutorial. In this video, we're going to explore how to use MCP connectors so that you can connect popular product management and issue tracking tools such as Jira or Linear to your Bolt project. Tools like these are very commonly used by cross-functional software teams so that they can track features and issues across the software development lifecycle. The beauty of connecting one of these platforms to your Bolt project means you no longer need to copy and paste issues back and forth. Now your Bolt agent will have direct understanding of all of the issues that you've raised within this platform. This process will save you a bunch of time and it will reduce the likelihood of you making a translation error when you're bringing an issue from your project management tracking tool into Bolt. So let's dive in. So here's our prompt. Build a simple internal candidate management tool for tracking job applicants through our hiring pipeline. The app should have a dashboard showing all candidates in a Kanban style board with stages: applied, phone screen, interviewed, offer, hired, and rejected. Each candidate should show their name, role applied for, and current stage. And clicking a card opens a detail with their email, phone, resume link, applied date, and a notes section. Include a form to add a new candidates and the ability to drag cards between stages. Keep the design clean and professional with a sidebar nav. And seed the database with about 10 sample candidates across different stages so the board looks populated on first load. Now let's test out the new enhanced prompt feature. Clicking this now brings up a set of custom questions specifically curated based on the prompt we'd written. With those filled out, let's enhance our prompt. Now notice it's rewriting that prompt, adding more details based on the answers we just filled out. With that done, let's put it in plan mode and generate our plan. The agent's created a 13-step plan. We'll answer the clarifying questions, take it off plan mode, and let's build. While that's building, let's go ahead and set up our Jira account. Just Google search Jira, and here you can sign up for a free account. With that done, either create a new workspace or select an existing. Now it's time to create our very first issue. Imagine you've received some user feedback such as the page isn't optimized for mobile. Jira is a great place to aggregate all of your feedback, and within here, it's easy to delegate or prioritize. To create an issue, let's click Create, optimize the page to be mobile responsive, and let's save our very first issue. I've gone ahead and added a few more issues. Notice that when we click on an issue, we're able to add a description, subtasks, an assignee, priority, and more. Let's go ahead and make the due date today. Let's make the due date on all of the others tomorrow. So now we have 4 tasks in the to-do status with 1 due today and the rest due tomorrow. While that's building, let's go ahead and connect the Jira connector. So click on settings, go into connectors, click on Jira, and here let's click connect. Now the Atlassian Rovo MCP server is saying that Bolt is requesting access. And let's take note of this URI here. We're going to copy this. We don't need Confluence, so I can disable that and go ahead and we're going to approve Jira. We can see it's coming up with a warning. It says your organization admin must authorize access from this redirect URL to the site. And here we can see that same HTTP link. If you're the one who's created this Atlassian account for your organization, then it's easy to do so. Just come up here, go into Home. Now we're on our Atlassian homepage. Let's go View All Apps, go into Administration. Let's open up Rovo, the Rovo MCP server. And here, this is where we will add that domain that we just copied. So we'll paste that, click add. We can see that it's been added. Now jumping back into this page, let's refresh. This time we can see we don't have that warning and we're ready to accept. MCP server is connected. And now jumping back into Bolt, we can see it's got a green connected badge. The initial prompts finish building, and here we can see we've got all the different statuses that a candidate can be in. We've got an all candidates page and the ability to add a candidate using this modal. Let's test that it works. Add candidate. Candidate's been added here, and within the pipeline board, we can see that they've been added. We can even successfully drag and drop the candidate to give it a new status. Now comes the fun part, using the Jira connector. So come down here, we'll click on plus with connectors, make sure that the Jira connector is enabled. Here's our prompt. Using the Jira connector, determine which of my tasks are due today. We'll go into plan mode and send off the plan. Now the agent is effectively going to use a variety of tools and interact with our information within Jira. It's able to retrieve our tasks, determine who they've been assigned to, their description, and their completion date. Just like that, the agent has been able to determine that we have 1 task due today. which is exactly the one we just uploaded. Because the agent hasn't actually shown us the description, let's now ask it explicitly to find the description and plan out how to implement this task. Still within plan mode, let's send off the plan. So firstly, it's been able to find the description we just asked for, replace the resume link field with a filed upload, etc. Now the fascinating thing is that the table doesn't have a resume related column, and the modal form has no upload UI. The agent's been able to determine what the project's missing and the gaps it needs to fill so that it can implement this feature. It's created a 7-step plan. Our summary looks good, so let's go ahead and implement. The agent's finished working. If we jump into all candidates, we click on a candidate, now we can see it's added the PDF upload option as well. Let's ask what's on the agenda for tomorrow. Here's our prompt using the Jira connector to determine what tasks are due tomorrow. Let's go into plan mode and build. As we can see, those 3 tasks that we assigned due tomorrow are now visible here within the Bolt agent chat. I wouldn't recommend trying to build all 3 of these at once. Going task by task improves the likelihood of the agent building them each successfully. Now, the beauty of this workflow is you're now opening up some of these prompts in Bolt to pretty much everyone in your organization. Almost anybody can add a Jira ticket, or if you're using Linear, a Linear ticket. And then as the developer here in Bolt, you can simply filter all of these tasks by the highest priority and the due date and systematically work your way through each of these tickets here within the Bolt agent. This is a fantastic way to open the doors for anyone in your organization to help with the development process. So there we go. In this video, you've learned how to use MCP connectors so that you connect the Bolt agent to any external data source, in this case, Jira. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and all the best implementing this in your project so you can save time and reduce the chance of errors.